Hello everybody, welcome back to another Northern Premier League East Matchday video on the channel. I hope everybody's doing well. We've got another huge 6-pointer to delve into today. It's Blyth Spartans hosting Silsden at Croft Park. It's 16th against 17th in the Northern Premier League East Division. Both teams are on the same points, and they're also 3 points outside the relegation zone after the recent results last weekend on non-league day. Hope everybody enjoyed non-league day. Let us know if you managed to get to a game, and if so, what game was it? It was at Blyth Spartans against Newton Aycliffe. Unfortunately, Blyth Spartans come out on the wrong side of that result. They lost 1-0 to a single goal from Colin Larkin, and that was just before half time. The conditions played its part in the game, but unfortunately Spartans just weren't good enough on the day. I was planning on doing a video for that one, but not too much happened. It was just a single goal defeat. Newton Aycliffe were the better team, deserved the victory, and it draws Spartans back into the relegation battle and sort of helps Newton Aycliffe, because they were slowly drifting away alongside Brighouse, and Blyth Town have seemed to be on a bit of a revival. They're the ones that are looking most likely to jump out of that bottom four. Bishop Auckland have dropped to second bottom in the league table. Newton Aycliffe have leapfrogged them after the victory. As for Spartans, like I say, it leaves them 3 points above the drop zone. They've got a huge game against Silsden, who also lost last weekend, and I believe they lost in midweek as well. I could be wrong on that one, but I think they did play midweek. They might have lost. Either way, they definitely lost last weekend, and so they remained on 40 points with Blyth Spartans. The winner of this game, you would feel, would stand a massive chance of surviving. It would give them a massive boost going into the final few games of the season. Spartans, to be fair to them, have only lost twice in 9 games. That defeat in Newton Aycliffe was only their second defeat in the last 9. So they're still on a good run of form. It's a bit of a blow for them, considering the work they've been putting in and the results they've been getting. Because of that, it put them in a great position, and you felt that if they could have beat Newton Aycliffe last weekend, this game would have been even more important, because it still leads them into the Blyth Town game, and you feel that could be crucial and decisive in the relegation battle this season. As for Silsden, I just checked, they didn't have a game in midweek, but they did lose last Saturday to Bridlington, and they've not won in their last 6, so they are on a terrible run of form at the moment. The only team worse than them is Brighouse at the bottom of the league, who have lost all 6 games. Silsden have picked up 2 draws. They picked up a 0-0 draw against Grimsborough and a 1-1 draw against Ossett United. 2 teams who are also down there and sort of struggling at the moment as well. So it was 2 probably valuable points we look at that. That's 2 of the last 3 before their defeat to Bridlington last Saturday. However, this game for them is going to be huge. They've got to come to Croft Park, and you feel they've got to get the 3 points. A draw probably isn't beneficial for either side, especially Blyth Spartans. They'll be looking to take home advantage and take the 3 points away from Silsden. Earlier in the season, Silsden did beat Blyth Spartans 3-0, and so you feel that there was obviously a little element of revenge in there for Blyth as well. There's all to play for in this game. It's going to be absolutely huge for both sides. Who's going to come out on top? We'll head to the ground and we'll get all set up, and I'll let you know what the team news is when we get inside Croft Park.
Team news is in here at Croft Park, and there's one huge admission for Blyth Spartans, and that is that Jack Foley isn't in the squad. Also no Jamie Clark, so it'll be Lucas Taylor who's leading the line as the number 9. Dan Moore comes back into the squad. He's making, I believe his first appearance under Mark Nash and Anthony Woodhouse since they've come up into the dugout. Rio Joyce is on the bench, Andy Evans on the bench, Jordan Hickey, who came off the bench last week against Newton Aycliffe, is also on the bench. He had a little positive cameo, probably played a little bit longer than what the management would have wanted from him, given the circumstances in that game. As for Silsden, they've got Yusuf Shantouf on the bench for them. He has also previously scored here at Croft Park this season, I believe, for Brighouse, when they come and won 1-0. So experienced players on the bench in their squad for them. They'll be looking to come and upset Blyth Spartans today, but huge the fact that they don't have either Michael Fowler or Jack Foley in the squad for today's game. 2 of the top scorers for Blyth this season, 13 goals between them 2. So it's all about where the goals are going to come from. If they can find a way through the Silsden defence, and if they can come out on top and get the 3 points, it's going to be absolutely huge for them heading into a big weekend this weekend on Monday. The game against Blyth Town will be more important if they can get a victory here today, because they'll be looking to solidify their place in the division for next season. So big changes to the lineup. Wait to see what happens with that. We're about half an hour away from kick-off now, so just get the commentary all set up and we'll get live with Phil this afternoon.
Silsden nil here at Croft Park.
Half time here inside Croft Park, it's Blyth Spartans nil, Silsden nil. It's been a game of very few chances. I think Blyth Spartans have been the better team, just edged it slightly, so I think they'll be the happier team going into half time. But overall, it's been a game of very little quality, very little chances, and therefore it's been difficult for either side to gain a foothold in the game. They've had little spikes of momentum. Blyth Town, I think Lucas Taylor has been a bright spot up front. Dan Moore's obviously been thrown in for his first game in quite a while, and he's lacking that match sharpness, but unfortunately you can't have that at this stage of the season. They've got to be going out and trying to win these games in such a crucial moment, and this is a huge 6 point. I would obviously heard the news that Blyth Town are 4-0 down in Britain, so that's a positive. It's only positive if we can come here and get the 3 points as well. So we've got to be coming out in the second half, and I still want to see a little bit more reaction. I want to see a little bit more clinical up front, but I understand it's difficult. Lucas Taylor and Dan Moore having a former partnership. It's the first time they've played together. They're offering support from midfield, the likes of Paul Van, Zach Simpson, Paul Dudge and Kyle Downey. They've all been getting in around the box. I think Paul Dudge had a low strike which was saved. It's probably the closest the Blyth have come. And Silsden have had a few set piece opportunities, but still nothing clear cut. So, game of little quality, a game with very few chances. I think there may only be one goal in this, so it's crucial that Blyth Spartans come out and start the second half quick, unlike what they did last week against Newton Aycliffe.
Number 14-year-old Joyce, and from the rear side coming on number 12, Yusuf Sektal.
Anyway with the goal, and that would be absolutely huge for my season. Everyone here at the Port of Blyth stand. Huge leverage going into the game on Monday against Blyth Town. And we're seeing they've got to be 7-0 this afternoon away. It's a huge result. They had the victory. It was.
Full time here at Croft Park, and it's Blyth Spartans 1, Silsden 0. Blyth Spartans' goal come from Paul Van in the second half. It was very scrappy. Nathan Kidd's effort, I think, was kept out by the goalkeeper, and Paul Van just flicked it into the far corner, and that was enough to separate the two teams. It was said at half time one goal was probably going to be enough. It was going to be about which team was going to find that extra gear and really come out and attack the second half. Blyth Spartans were by far the better team across the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved that victory. I don't think you can argue anything else. Silsden made a little push for it. They did actually get a goal back, but it was ruled out for offside. Linesman's flag went up straight away to rule that one out. So they did make a little push towards the end. They made a quadruple change, and it sort of Blyth Spartans were regressing at that point in the game. They were happy and content with the one goal they had. They felt they had enough to hang on for the 3 points. And I think in hindsight that was the right option, to not to regress too much, but I think just to hold on and take the 3 points from this game, which was the most important thing. Blyth Town have been on the end of a very heavy defeat from the looks of it, 7-0 I think it was, and they went out at 10 men. Nathan Buddle, the former Spartan, was sent off for them as well in that game, so obviously a huge miss, and yeah, just a poor result for them going into Easter Monday and a big clash. And for that game, Spartans have to be going into that with confidence now. I don't think Nathan Buddle will be suspended for it. I think there's a little period where they can't be suspended because they would have to file the report for the red card, and I think that takes a little bit too long for him to miss Monday's game. So I think Nathan Buddle will be playing. He did score in the league meeting here at Croft Park when Blyth Town won 2-1. That was Blyth Spartans' last defeat here at Croft Park, and this victory today makes it 6 unbeaten at home, 5 wins, 1 draw. and that draw was against North Ferriby, the last game they played here. So a massive win, a clean sheet as well. Just can't ask for too much. We can't ask for much more than that.
The 3 points here at Croft Park, another goal for yourself. How does that feel?
Oh, honestly, unbelievable. Like they were really, really important 3 points today. We needed a bounce back from Newton Aycliffe because the performance and the result was shocking, really. And it's we've not been accustomed to that lately because we've been really good. But it's nice to bounce back today.
Yeah, I mean, last week's defeat was only the 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
Come back here and won the day. It's 6 undefeated at Croft Park, so you make this place a fortress right now, really.
Yeah, 100%, and that's it. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about making this place a fortress, and that's what it has to be. Here, this place needs to be a fortress. When people come here, they need to know they're in for a game, and they're not gonna enjoy the game that's being played because this is our home pitch and this is our fortress.
There was a massive crowd, 830 people turned out to see the win today. What's your message to the fans after that?
Keep getting behind me. We're massively appreciated, and I've said this a few times now, and we all know I could say it a million times. They are with 12th man. Like when they get behind me, it gives all the lads a huge lift, and hopefully we can keep getting them through the door. Keep that coming because we need it.
6 points away from the relegation zone now after that victory.
Yeah.
Your goal was an all-important one. Can you just talk us through the goal there? How you scored it? Because I've heard it's a bit of a wonder goal.
Well, some would say I was imitating Peter Crouch, but no. Basically, the ball's came to us. I've seen the centre half coming out. I've done like a little scoop turn to beat the defender. I've basically beat myself because I'm falling over as the ball's going. I see Nathan Kidd making a run in. I'm just thinking, Van, give him the ball. I've toe poked it to him. Nathan's took his first touch, it's bounced off the centre half. I'm flat on my arse. I'm like, no, Van, I need to get up. I've somehow managed to get up. I'm falling into the ball. I put it away. I'll take them though. I'll take them.
Good goal, good finish. And now you move on to Blyth Town on Easter Monday.
Yeah.
That's a massive game considering the position that we're in now. As said, 6 points away. You feel like if you get that win, you're pretty much there now in the league, aren't you?
Yeah, 100%. We owe them one. They're done with here. So I think it's important to go there and give them one on their home pitch and really separate the two teams.
And you like a derby as well, don't you? So
I love a derby. Van's always up for a derby, I tell you that for nothing.
Perfect, thanks Paul.
Cheers, thank you.